Macca's Guides.
Hey everyone, Macca here, playing a little bit more Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, and in this video I'm going to show you how to grab the Do Not Push This Button achievement/trophy, which has the very vague description of ring the red bell in both rooms and survive the attack. Now this is only possible once you beat the game, as this unlocks the museum mode from the main menu, and this is the mode you will want to load into. Now the museum mode has a lot of cool things, including all of the weapons, memorable scenes, even some of the vehicles in the level. And what we're going to want to do is actually go to the opposite side room from where we spawned, and here we can find some of the LMGs and the launchers. Now I would highly recommend picking up the L86 as well as the MG4. These are two LMGs that have really long clips and hit quite powerfully. Now what we want to do is actually ring those red bells. There are two of them, but we can only ring one at a time. For this room, once you ring the bell, all of the enemies will come to life. I'd highly recommend just backing up to the hallway where we entered from and trying to funnel them through the door. Personally, I believe the room with the LMGs is the easier of the two rooms, so I'd highly recommend also saving your flashbangs and your frag grenades for the other room instead of using all of them here. Again, we're trying to funnel the enemies through the room. We have two guns with clips of about 100 each, so once we get one of the guns down to 0, don't reload it, just switch your weapon if you want, or if you think you have the time, just try to get the reload off. And once you clear out all of these enemies, you will know that because, well, obviously there won't be any enemies left, but the music will also stop playing, and that's a pretty obvious indicator you're done. Now what we're going to do is reload both of our guns and travel back to the room we spawned in. We're going to do this again. I believe this room is the harder room as the enemies are more aggressive, and there are some riot shields and even a dog as well. You may also want to refill your ammo before going for this. Another thing I personally found pretty useful was turning on hit markers in the options. I played the entire campaign with hit markers, and I think it's the easier way to play the game. You'll notice that the grenades do stun the enemies, but it doesn't really kill them unless it lands like directly under their feet. So use those however you want. I found that the flashbangs really helped me when I got hit a couple of times. And once you take out all of the enemies in the second room, you have officially pressed both of the buttons and survived the attack. If you do die, you'll have to restart from the beginning of the museum, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it only takes around 3 minutes to do a full run, so you shouldn't have too many issues. You may need to practice a little bit in terms of your effectiveness of getting the enemies to funnel through that door. Nonetheless, thank you so much for watching. If this video was helpful, don't forget to drop a like, share the video with a friend, and a special thank you to everyone on Patreon for supporting the show. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.